What's up, YouTube? UFC 329 coming to you live in about 2 weeks. Vegas making it happen. Early prelims. We have a Pinas. We have a Wang. Prelims. We have some rather ridiculous matchups. And the main card is amazing. Who's going to show up? Mystic Mac or Mystic Max? We'll hit the intro. Get into it. All right, we are starting it off with a decent fight. We got Cody Durden going against Alessandro Costa. Cody Durden had a better chance of beating Ode Osborne before he pulled out. Now that Alessandro Costa is coming in there, we got Costa with the KO. Durden's just not going to have it for him this time. He's going to try. It is going to stretch out, but I can definitely see third round KO Costa, 5 years his younger. You can't really count Cody Durden out. I can totally understand people that are going to take Cody Durden. American top team, solid team. I think in the end, Costa is he came in short notice on the last fight. He's on another level right now. I think Cody Durden's on the way out, but I mean, he keeps surprising us. It is what it is. But we are going Alessandro Costa with the KO. Next up, we have Ryan Gondra versus Zach Reese. Ryan Gondra, we're taking the KO in the first round. I don't think Zach Reese has anything for him. I don't have any stock in Zach Reese, although he is 10-3. End result, I just don't think he's going to be on the level that Gondra's on. This will be a big bump up for Gondra after the KO. So Ryan Gondra, KO, first round. Next up, we have Damian Pinas versus Cesar Almeida. I like both these fighters. I do believe Damian Pinas is going to come in first round swinging. He will have to fight off some grappling attacks, but in the end, I feel like he's going to be able to get that space. He's going to be able to hit Almeida. I really think this is going to push to both of them end up gassing out, and it's going to go to a decision. But I got Pinas with the most strikes, so it's probably going to have a lot. He's probably going to give a lot more damage to Cesar Almeida. So we're going Damian Pinas, either KO first round or decision. Next up on the card, we have Tracy Cortez versus Kong Wang. I've got Kong Wang. She has beat Shevchenko in a kickboxing match. I know that's what most people are holding strong on, but that's one of the most amazing female fighters that we've ever seen. So for her to have taken a W over top of Shevchenko, you got to give a little bit of stock in there. Tracy Cortez, really, really good ground game. Grappling is upper level, but she has to get Kong Wang down. Kong Wang, I feel like she's going to be able to fight off those takedowns. If she can fight off the takedowns enough to not get wrestled nonstop on the ground, she should be able to win. She's going to be able to piece her up a little bit. I know Tracy Cortez, that's her strong suit, is getting that wrestling in, but that's really all she has. I feel like her punches are taps. She's a little tap, tap, taparoo. We don't need any tap, tap, taparoo. We need KOs and submissions. No decisions, guys. Decisions are shenanigans. But I've got Kong Wang taking the KO. That's a lie. Kong Wang decision. I don't think Tracy Cortez is going to get the ground game that she wants. She is probably going to get her down and hold her for a little bit, but she doesn't do anything when she gets down there. So I've got Kong Wang winning by decision. Next up, we're headed to the prelims. We have Kai Kamaka versus Luke Riley. Kai Kamaka, he's pretty solid, 18-7-1. Luke Riley, 13-0. I know everybody's going to be riding Luke Riley with that 13-0, but I'm taking Luke Riley as my prediction, but I don't want to count out Kai Kamaka. I don't want to count him out. He's over there, extreme couture, but those England fighters, man, the England fighters, they come in with those hammers. I know Luke Riley's been tested a couple times. He looked a little sketch a couple fights ago. Am I right? A couple fights? Last fight? Either way, I do believe that it's going to go to decision. Kai Kamaka the third has chin on him, so I feel like it's going to take a little bit for them to actually. I feel like there's going to be something that he's going to have to do to keep that chin down so he isn't getting cracked nonstop. But I am taking Luke Riley decision. Luke Riley decision. Next up, we have Cody Garbrandt versus Adrian Yanez. Cody Garbrandt, the only reason he won his last fight is because his ding-a-ling is a magnet for dude's foot. Dude just kept kicking him in the crotch. Cody got mad. He came in with that crazy, like, I'm going to jump and knee you. And it's just, it was enough. It was enough. But he would not have won that fight if dude wouldn't have kept kicking him in the balls. But he did, so he lost. Cody Garbrandt is not the Cody Garbrandt he was, 6, 7, 8 years ago. The Cody Garbrandt that we used to love. Adrian Yanez is the truth. Adrian Yanez, bigger power in the fists. Huge power. Coming in, cracking Cody Garbrandt going down. He's getting KO'd. He will 100% sleep in this one. I got Adrian Yanez KO. Next up, Gable Stevenson versus Alicia Ellison. Alicia Ellison has a full-time job, security guard or something. He knows that this isn't his, end-all, be-all. Gable Stevenson, currently sitting at 3-0. Gable Stevenson, just look at him. He's a specimen above anything you've ever seen. Olympic gold medalist. He's unbelievable. The line shows it that everybody knows that he's going to win. For those of you that are in that 3% that decided to take Alicia Ellison because you guys want to be like, see, I told you, you're like smoking crack or something, because everybody knows Gable Stevenson, I got first minute, he's going to win this fight. First minute. No more than 2. Under 1 round, Gable Stevenson is going to win this. So Gable Stevenson will move up to 4-0. It's going to take a while for somebody to take that O off of there. Next up, we got Robert Whittaker versus Nikita Krylov. Nikita, he's too old. Nikita is a great fighter. He's been a great fighter for a long time, but he's not the fighter that he was 10 years ago. He's 31-11. Robert Whittaker, 26-9. Robert Whittaker moving up a weight class pretty much tells me I'm done putting forth the effort of losing weight and cutting. I'm just going to be comfortable with where I'm at. I'm going to keep fighting and do my thing, but I have this weird feeling that Robert Whittaker is going to take this one. Robert Whittaker is not going to knock him out. It's going to be a decision, but I think he's going to piece him up. Robert Whittaker is Robert Whittaker. He's been solid for a long time, minus that 1 KO. But Nikita Krylov, not going to beat him. He's too old, a little slower than he should be. If he had the speed that he had like 8 years ago, he'd be great, but he doesn't. Not that Whittaker is much better, but in the end, I got Robert Whittaker taking a decision on this one. 3 rounds, Robert Whittaker decision. Next up, we got King Green versus Terrence McKinney. Terrence McKinney, KO, first round. He's going to be swinging for the 300 level of the Coliseum. He's headed for that KO. King Green, arms down. That's not going to work here. He's just going to have to bob and move. He's going to talk trash. Then he's going to eat it. You've seen King Green get knocked out. Big Bobby B going down. Terrence McKinney is going to win KO first round, because if he doesn't, he's going to gas out, and King Green is going to piece him up nonstop for 2 rounds and win the fight. But I'm taking Terrence McKinney KO first round. Now we go to the main card. Starting it off, we got Brandon Royval. I like Brandon Royval. I saw him, the first time I saw him fight, I was like, I like this guy. Just the way he carries himself, his face is just, he shows that he's just in it. He's ready to go. Versus Lonier Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh is younger, hungrier, 10-1. He's going to knock out Brandon Royval. Kavanaugh, he's going to knock out Brandon Royval. Brandon Royval he has that weird, unorthodox striking, great kicks. He's going to be doing that push-off, foot to the stomach, and then all of a sudden Kavanaugh's gonna time it right. And he's still young, and he's still building up, and he's not even as good as he's gonna get. He's like just touching his prime, and he's already this good. Kavanaugh is going to win this KO. I want to say 3rd round by the time Royval gets pieced up for a while. Kavanaugh's going to take some damage. There's going to be blood. But I do believe Kavanaugh is going to KO him in less than those 3 rounds. So Kavanaugh KO. Next up, Mario Bautista, Corey Sandhagen. Hard one to pick. Hard one to predict. Bautista, his fighting style is just so amazing. He comes in there. I don't know, man. He's the underdog. I get it. I really like Corey Sandhagen. He's so goofy with the way he moves, the way he kicks, the way he knees. Those knees are brutal. And if Mario Bautista takes a couple of those, it's probably going to take him out. But we're taking Sandhagen. I think it's Sandhagen. It's going to be a Sandhagen decision. Mario Bautista's chin is just too solid. I would say Sandhagen's chin is pretty decent, but depending on how hard Mario decides he wants to crack him, I mean, in the end, Corey Sandhagen is going to win, but I do believe it's going to be a decision. Next up, main event of the evening, we got Benoit Saint Denis, BSD, going against the baddie, Paddy Pimblett. I know this is a hard one to pick. You got blazing hammers coming in there, possibility of gassing out, versus Paddy Pimblett. Now, Paddy Pimblett lost, and people aren't giving him enough credit. Look who he lost to. He lost to the dude that just made Ilia Toporia's face into a bowl of lasagna. You couldn't even tell who the dude was after the fight. And he lasted the entire 5 rounds with dude just getting cracked. He was in it. So I don't think Paddy is scared at all about BSD. The only problem I have is Paddy's is trash. Paddy's defense is trash. He's going to get pieced up. He's going to be beat up a little bit, but he is big for the weight division. And all he has to do is get pieced up a couple. I'm hoping that in his camp, he's focused on his wrestling again, because that's what you're going to need to beat BSD. You're going to have to wrestle him. You're going to have to get him on the ground. You're going to have to ride him out. A little bit of ground and pound, get him tired. Because I know Paddy's been doing this thing where he's like focusing on his boxing, and he has good boxing, but it's MMA. It's not boxing. So you need to use all pieces of what it is that you're doing. Paddy focuses on the grappling and the wrestling, gets BSD down, a little bit of piecing up before that. Get into the second round, same thing. Get into the third round, same thing. So I don't see a KO in here. If anybody gets a KO, it's going to be Benoit Saint Denis. But I do believe Patty's going to win decision. Unfortunately, it's going to be a decision. Patty needs to start getting some nice like finishes so that we can be excited to see him again. I know he's definitely a favorite. Mr. I get extremely fat before after my fights, but then I lose it all and look completely ripped when I get in there. It's crazy that he has the mindset to do that. I definitely don't. Like, I stay the same size all the time. But this guy can get enormous and then turn right around and lose it all in a fight camp, which is just insane to me. But in the end, Paddy Pimblett decision. I can't see it really going any other way. And then we come to the main event. Main event, we have Conor McGregor, has not fought in 5 years, broke his ankle. I don't think he's knocked anybody out since like 2019 or something. Or won a fight in 2019. I can't even remember the last time that he knocked somebody out. Was it Jose? Anyway, and then we got Max Holloway. Blessed. Everybody wants Conor McGregor to win. Everybody wants Conor to win just so he can go against Justin Gaethje, and then he'll lose to Justin Gaethje, and then they can both head out to the sunset and do their thing. But as much as I want Conor to win, Max has been way more active. I mean, while Conor McGregor's been going through all his shenanigans and movies and juicing and selling liquor and partying too hard, Max has been cracking people. Max literally slept Justin Gaethje. Slept him in the middle. I knew we all saw it. We all saw. And then crack with 1 second left, and dude just folds up like a newborn baby in the middle of the ring. And he wakes up, and he's like, did I win? And, nope, you didn't. Max freaking Holloway won. And Max Holloway decided he wanted to put that BMF belt up to one of my favorite fighters. Don't get me wrong, I love Max Holloway. But Charles Oliveira, king of the choke, most submissions in history, choking him out. I mean, he battled that stuff so long. The battle was crazy. It was a beautiful, beautiful fight on Oliveira's side, even though everybody hated it. But when you're an Oliveira fan and you just want to see him pinch somebody's head off, he tried. And he was successful. It was beautiful. And I know Max Holloway did not like that. If they would have stayed on the feet, Max would have crushed him. But he didn't. And that's the thing about this one. We got Max Holloway versus Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is going to hit him. And we don't know where we are with Conor McGregor. And I know a lot of the MMA people are out there, and I've watched some of these, what they're saying. And, I think it was Cormier was like, he's out of his league right now, and he's going to gas and blah, 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 blah. But then you see another one where, like, he shows training footage, and, I mean, he's going hard. And Conor's not going to, like, come back and be complete trash. I know everybody's expecting him to be like Nate Diaz, but I feel like when Nate Diaz went out, I mean, I know there was footage of him training, but I feel like when Nate Diaz was out, he was just smoking cigarettes and drinking and partying. I mean, he's Nate Diaz. He's in second place for most middle fingers in a ring, to Josh Hokett, of course. But I got to take Max Holloway. I want Conor McGregor to win this fight so bad, but I have to take Max Holloway. Max Holloway is... Do you see the videos of him just playing with his family? He is huge right now. Jacked. They put it at, what, 170? Yeah, they put it at 170. You don't have to cut weight. You're already big. You're already strong. He's going to tone up. And I do believe that Conor, 5 years away from the ring, broken leg. You're not the same fighter. When's the last time I know Conor won the one fight against Cerrone. But before, who else? He kept losing. Dustin, put him down, embarrassed him. That's why your girl's in my DMs. I'm just saying. You can't say that when your leg's broke. Dustin's sitting over you. He won. But that's Dustin. Mr. Retiree, getting drunk in airports. But Max Holloway taking the W here. I can't see it going any other way. I do believe he is going to knock Conor McGregor out. We're going to see the doubt in Conor's eyes probably in the second round. I think they're going to go tit for tat in the first round. If Conor decides to wrestle, I would be surprised. I know, he wants to make sure he's a showman. So is Max Holloway. It'd be really cool if Max, right in the first round, just went at it. Let's just freaking crack right now. But I don't see it going that way. I do feel like Max Holloway, less than 3 rounds, takes the KO. Conor's going to gas out. He's gained a lot of weight. You can see it in his face. It's not just muscle weight. It's alcohol weight and party weight. And that stuff just doesn't come off as easy. And when it does come off, it hurts. So we got Max Holloway. So quick recap. We got Max Holloway. We got Paddy Pimblett. We got Corey Sandhagen, Kavanaugh, McKinney, Whitaker, Gable Stevenson. Don't go with Alicia. Alicia Ellison, not going to happen. We got Adrian Yanez. We got Luke Riley, Kong Wang, Damian Pinas, Ryan Gondra, Alessandro Costa. See you after the 5th round. Deuces!